Vafk. Malginvafk.
Malgin AFK?
VAFK.
VAFK.
Yeah.
Versus Earl. Well, I definitely know Earl, but now I'm like, who is, I don't know if I know, do you know who Malgin is?
No, it was actually my first time seeing it.
Okay.
So.
Chat, let me know who Malgin is, because I'm not sure. I can tell you a lot about Earl. Earl has been a face in the Smash scene for what feels like decades now. Always playing the basic sort of character, Marth Lucina, or back when he used to play Cloud too. I mean, he's always had a love for characters like that, and recently has been playing relatively well in the scene. I don't know how serious he's been taking the game as much recently, but when Earl comes to tournaments, you can count on him making a top 8 run every single time.
Oh yeah, yeah, such a solid player as well. And Earl is no slouch in this matchup. As someone who played this matchup with him like 1,000 times, he definitely knows what he's doing. So Malgin's in for a rough time this set.
Right. Yeah. And this is, I mean, like, this is probably a matchup that you're pretty familiar with back when you used to play Snake. I mean, back when you used to play at the very beginning of Smash, everyone played it who used to play back in Smash 4. Ooh! That's about as fast as a retaliation as you're going to see.
Oh, yeah.
Dare I say, nice back air from EarlOfM right there, taking a stock. But does this matchup feel familiar? Are you getting like non-flashbacks or anything? Yeah.
I am.
Thank you, Mike.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Okay, I don't know. Very funny. Funny guy.
Oh, okay. So one thing about this matchup, we actually saw it earlier on stream with RZI versus Earl, and Earl kind of cleaned house. I do think this matchup is even. A lot of Snakes don't play this matchup the way I played it, at least, which was a lot campier and a lot slower. My back was, if I pulled a grenade, my back was always faced away from Lucina, simply because if they ever hit my shield with anything, they would just blow up. And then I would hold center stage with grenades and up smash in particular, because Lucina had no way to really come in and punish that. So it was a very slow-paced match, but if Lucina ever put me off stage, that was it.
Oh, okay.
I was just dead. So that was the one good thing Lucina had. But this matchup, it's hard for both. And bringing it right back.
Yeah, he caught him in between like a rock and a hard place right there. He dropped Nikita right at ledge. Knew Earl was going to try to avoid it, so just immediately throw out an up tilt, which obviously would have killed. It probably would have been better for him to get hit by Nikita there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. So I love exactly what I was saying. So Malgin's actually turning around with the grenades, having his back towards Lucina, and really playing this matchup really well. But against Earl, you're going to have a hard time regardless of what you do. And going low is not something you want to do against Lucina. Somehow bypasses and gets back to ledge.
Yeah, it played it very carefully.
Oh no, that C4 has been there for a while too. It's probably going to blow up soon. Oh, I love
the down smash.
That's amazing.
He's been doing a pretty good job at putting into Earl into precarious situations and then just making a bunch of traps so he's not safe anywhere. Somehow Earl was able to thread the needle right there and knock Malgin off stage.
Maybe Malgin figured something out that I didn't, because he's going off stage against Earl and not getting punished. And Earl used to punish me for doing that every single time.
For the most part right there.
Ooh,
an unceremonious end to that game. But yeah, that was pretty solid. He has been putting a lot of pressure on Earl to the point where he can't really get his feet set as much as maybe as he wants to be able to go out and get edge guards. But I mean, like, that's about as much as I've got. I mean, maybe Malgin has just been. So maybe he's just better than you.
Maybe he is. I mean, I did drop the character, so he probably is. So
very true.
And he's also in top 3 or top 4 when I got 13th. So he's definitely a better player than I am. But
I found Malgin's profile. He was an He's an SSBU Snake. Surprising.
Oh wow.
And he's a father. So good stuff to him, man. Very cool. As far as I could tell, probably one of his highest tournament placements. I think he's from Plainfield. So yeah, so Illinois Snake. Just haven't seen him around a whole lot. He seems to be doing pretty well this tournament. We had a lot of good players here today too.
Oh yeah, like especially I can't believe how close that last game was, because the last time I faced Earl, it was just Earl just washed in this matchup in particular. So and seeing Malgin kind of play.
I didn't even notice it. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, it's not top. It's losers quarters. I didn't even notice it until right now. I thought we were right in the loser semis.
So this is for 5th.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
It's still 5th.
5th is still very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if we actually paid attention to the monitor, we would see it's losing
I just
quarters.
didn't. I didn't even see. Like
Well,
even
we
if
don't pay
I
attention
even
to
if
that.
I looked up for 1 second, I would have saw quarters. But I just went in assuming because someone named Mike, I think he's like a stream runner. Not you, the other one, the dumb one, who told me that this was top 4 and made me look foolish.
Oh, God.
They've been playing a very neutral game so far. They've been going very back and forth. Snake, huge fan of trades all the time, loves trades. If he takes damage, you're also taking damage, loves to see it.
Actually, in this matchup, you don't want to trade with Lucina.
She gets a lot of...
Because if you trade, you're at a higher chance of just dying when you're off stage to like forward air, back air. So you actually want to stay like as like early percent as you can. You do not want to trade in this matchup.
So you really do. So like when you said before, like snakes don't play the way you do, they played their general trade snake way, and that's not how you're supposed to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, okay, that was...
They're playing this like it's a Roy or a Crom.
Gotcha.
When you really do have to treat Lucina like a whole different sortie. She's so much better at just keeping Snake off stage. She's gonna make it back. She's gonna make it back.
That was so cool, though. And actually, if he at any point got bounced off the stage and wasn't ready for the tech, probably would have died there.
So Malgin, when he's off stage like that, there are tricks you can do. Early blow yourself up because Earl's gonna chase you off screen like as far as he could. So if you blow yourself up and go high, you have a better chance of coming back to the ground.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what I mean. Earl's so good at this matchup. He knows what the snake wants, so you have to take it slow against him.
Yeah. That was just... That's, yeah, the 2-0. Okay, because that is still best of